I'm disgusted. I've been sitting here pretty much in the same spot. Disgusted. Well, what took place today. I was watching the Clippers and the Knicks. So I had to go back and watch the full game to see where this went wrong and how it went wrong. It's a very disturbing game. The Los Angeles Lakers were able to win by a tip in from LeBron James. And I'm not happy about it. Not happy about it at all. Very upset about this. There's nothing else to really say. Those are the implications or the fallout. I'm just drained from all this right now. I didn't want y'all to think I was running. Went back and watched the whole game, start to finish. I wanted to see how we got here. I'm just really aggravated right now. Trying to get my bearings together. Because I'm very upset. Now, by this being an ESPN game, I thought this would be a Laker blowout victory. The Lakers once again proved, they were terrible tonight. They couldn't hit a shot to save their life. It was awful. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Now look. Luka tried to get the offensive starter doing what they usually do to start a game. They go to Jackson Hayes for alley-oop. What that does is get Jackson Hayes activated, and then you see how Indiana's going to defend it. They don't play the Lakers much, only 2 times a year, so they would get away with that. It's called people not doing their homework. Reeves knocks the ball away from Siakam, goes all the way up, dishes it off to Jackson Hayes, who will go up for the slam. So everybody's pumped. The game's going the way it's supposed to go. Everyone is excited. Hands are up. Look at this terrible defense by the Los Angeles Lakers. That's really a foul. They just let it go. The Indiana Pacers' speed was keeping them in the game. Even when they gave up baskets they shouldn't have given up, they were great in transition, as that's how they play. They swing it. Lakers had poor defensive posture, but I hate the fact they play too small. My heart is just all the wind went out of my body when I saw that. Now here they go again. Ron throws it up. Jackson Hayes. See, this works against young teams who don't really practice or understand where they're going and what the assignments are for each player. Jackson Hayes is not a threat outside of the court. I'll be leaving him wide open anything outside of that black. In transition, the Pacers are just that. The Pacers. Now look at that. I hate this new NBA where they allow you to push off. That's courtesy of LeBron James. Here goes Luka doing what it is he's doing. Going through the legs. Stepping back. 3. Oh, got him leaning. Jump. That's a travel. That move has got to be a travel. The NBA is just crazy now. I told you this stat ball. You see how the Lakers are defending this? There's no movement. Look, nobody's moving. One-on-one basketball. Throw it down low. Go up. Got a little guy on you. Get fouled. Where were these players when the game was on the line? Why did I see the smallest lineup in the history of America in the game? And Tyrese Halliburton not on the floor. It's the craziest thing. I'm still stuck on that play. I got to get a timeout out here because I got to get my star player on the floor. We're going offense, defense. Well, if I got to take my star player off the floor for a defensive play and I got a timeout and don't put him back in on offense when we get the rebound, that's a problem. No. LeBron was held in check all game. He was a non-factor. He couldn't buy a shot all night. He had 3 points at the half. I think he had like 2 or 3 points. Scored no points in the first. I think 2 in the second quarter and like 1 in the third. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I'm not happy. So as this game progressed, it got more and more depressing as it went on. So the Lakers were doing their usual, looking good early, but they really weren't looking good. They were just winning the game. LeBron was looking bad. Hachimura wasn't looking that great because he wasn't shooting. It was Reeves and Luca basically keeping the team afloat. A win is a win. Yeah, that's what they're gonna tell them down at the station house. Look at this. All I do is see what Brian don't do. Yeah, pretty much. Because he didn't do anything tonight. Mm-mm-mm. Pick and roll basketball. Drop it off. Swing. Swing. Cooper Rush will shoot. Yeah. I know it was very upsetting to see that transpire, man. I'll tell you, I was mad. I've been sitting here mad for about 2 hours. I couldn't even eat my food. I have no appetite. Now the Lakers got to play the Bulls. Then we gonna see. Will that smile still be there, or will it turn to a frown? We'll see. Only time will tell in these situations. Austin Reeves was hooping today. He was trying. He was competing. Oh, the refs was involved, but it wasn't even about that, really. Oh, I can't wait on that moment. That's going to be amazing. See LeBron gone out the playoffs? Man, that's like manna from heaven. I'm going to be loving that. Look at that bum. Yeah, too busy over there chatting with Pat McAfee. He can't get nothing done. Ooh, nice shot. Don't credit those bums. The Lakers almost blew this game. They was up 5 with 1 minute to go. Hachimura really saved the game for him. LeBron had 13 points. Good move. Bad positioning by Jackson Hayes again. Halliburton could just take a shot from right there. Real easy. So the loss of this game, the fault goes to the head coach of the Indiana Pacers for not calling a timeout. You got a timeout in your pocket and you don't use it. And you don't have your star players on the floor. Talking about you going offense, defense. If he's not good enough to defend with 40 seconds on the clock, Halliburton is not in the game. That just don't even make sense. You paying that man millions of dollars. He need to be involved. All I thought about was Popovich and the Tim Duncan, sitting Tim Duncan down, going offense, defense. Good block. Split action play, pick and roll at the top. That's a bad pass. Yep, stolen. It's like, why do they keep running these plays that are just remedial? Oh, yeah. Nice shot. So basically, LeBron did nothing today. Absolutely nothing. He finishes the game with 13 points. And so instead of getting ready, he's spending hours of time in Indianapolis, thinking about Stephen A. Smith and talking to Pat McAfee. One focused on the Indiana Pacers. And he got bailed out with a tip in after Luka, who been hot all night, just missed the putback, which I thought Luka was going to hit. Then it came off, and it came right off into LeBron. But LeBron should not have been the only guy there. Yeah, they failed. Uh, I felt the coaching staff failed. You don't keep a timeout in your pocket for no reason. It just don't make any sense. That's a deep three. For any other player, they'd be like, nah, that's a bad shot. But for Luka, it's one of those nights. Oh, there's a swing. Let's go. Nice. There it is. Show and go, baby. Man, how you lose track of the time? How do you lose track of the time after you get the ball? Mm-hmm. Well, at some point, people will have to learn to be responsible for their actions. Now, I like this play here. Get out there and show your speed. Showcase your speed. There you go. Drop it low. See that cut play? Now, why wouldn't you run that towards the end of the game? Oh, yeah. I don't think Miles Turner was in the game. Or Halliburton. Mm-hmm. Joe Jackson Hayes. Nice pull up. I like it. Who just hit? Yep. Well, playing it safe ain't usually playing it safe. Look at these clowns. Yeah, the Bulls game tomorrow, so that's gonna show people where they at. We're gonna see what it read tomorrow. But you ain't gonna be able to run and hide. Okay. I see what he's running. Oh. Oh, nice. Did any of y'all think the game would be this close? No, it ain't all good, Kyrie. It ain't even close. I've been pissed for 2 hours. I watched the Clippers give it to the Knicks. That was cool. Oh, the Knicks hung in there as long as they could. No, I just don't want LeBron James hitting no game-winning shot. That off some damn lucky putback. He was looking like the bum he is on paper. Woo! Look at the putback. Yep, but you're going to keep him on the bench when it's time to win the game. You know what the coach was thinking? The coach was thinking, geez, I can hold on to this timeout in case they score and there's time left. We can move the ball forward. What are you thinking? You're thinking like a loser. That's losing thinking. When we got that rebound and we pushed the ball, I would have called a timeout, get the ball above half court, set our play, and move in from there. Run up a play where you score. You're up 1. Score there, you're up 3. You hit a 3, you're up 4, and that's pretty much game. But what you don't want to do is give up a shot. Nobody's back, and you got somebody there not able to protect the rim. You have no rim protectors on the floor. Well, the person that struggled was LeBron. He put all of them at risk. Everybody was taking bad shots. Look at him. He going to back him down. Yep, I'm ready. More than athlete. Here I come. Oh, god damn. Hold on. With a ball. Oh, there it is. Get it to him. See how Bron just standing around? Watching. He's standing around there bird watching. You're right. That's a trouble. Look at this bum. No moves whatsoever. Why are you doubling LeBron James? Swing out. Now he's got to run out there. Just terrible decision by the coaching staff. Why are you doubling a man that has 3 points? Oh my God. The head coach failed them so badly. Your brain is starting to go. This is early signs of PTSD. Dementia's creeping right in on you, buddy. Oh, there goes LeBron. Pulled off his move. Here he come. He ready to take over the game. This is the ball. Would you look at that? Oh, Bron hits a shot in the fourth. Oh, he's ready to wake up. Now the Lakers were winning the game. Right? They're up. Starting out, they won about 9-11 in the fourth quarter. So the fact that they were about to lose this game is actually a loss for them. Siakam just has a brain fart for some reason and just forgot to defend LeBron when he's right up on him. I don't know what's wrong with him. I'm going to send his ass back to Africa. Ooh. Okay. There's a knockdown three. Bron got him a 3 down. It's 105-98. Now they up 5 with 7 minutes to go. Siakam got Bron on him. He ready to swing it. Now, Bron ain't finna step up, so you can pop that. Bron did not move. He stood right at the free throw line, refusing to move his feet, giving up 3-point shot. There's the 3. Oh. That was nice. All right. Just like that. 6 minutes to go. Passes dropped off, drop back again, kick back out. Shot is up. Shot is down. That was beautiful. That's how it should be ran. Look how they running around like roaches. Give up open, uncontested threes. That's just dumb. Look at Luka like, yeah. Tired of y'all bums. Oh, here we go. Turnover city. So turnover the Sunday cake. Tied at 110. Here come Luka. It's time to take it serious. But they can't shake him because the Lakers can't defend nobody. Luka's screaming, I want an and one. I'm Luka. So they got the ball up to back on you. What you gonna do? Oh my gosh. How does this keep happening to the Pacers? This is why it's a 500 ball club. Stupidity. Stupidity. I'm getting back mad just watching it again. Watching it in slow-mo makes it look even worse. Now you triple teaming Luka, basically, to do this. You give up an open 3 from the top of the key. Rick Carlisle is sitting there calling out this defense, and they're giving up open 3s. So Hachimura hit that because, yeah, he's wide open. Why wouldn't he? 118, 112, 6-point lead. They come all the way down and score quick. Hachimura took 3 shots. He was 3 of 3 at this point. He ain't missed nothing. Now watch. As soon as they come back, it's 1 minute and you're up 4. Right? That's no, you're up 6. With 1 minute and 45 seconds. They give up a quick layup. Now it's 114, 118. How the Lakers was even down doesn't even make sense. So now they get the ball back. Now they down 4. Right? Halliburton's got the ball. He's working. They trying to get LeBron James in isolation. 2 of the worst defenders at the top of the key. That's what you want. Luka and LeBron. Perfect. Now let's take him off the dribble. Blow right by Luka. Yep. Stop. Stutter step. Yep. You get the defender to move, to help. You can go straight up. Luka fouls him. Not called. But he lays it right up. Seemed like Luka was trying to take the foul. It's a 2-point game. They blow it again, and it is 47 seconds. The Pacers have got the ball. Hesitation dribble again. Blows by Luka with no problem. Lucas fouls him. They call it this time. And Halliburton happens to hit the shot. So now the game is tied with Halliburton, who hasn't shot a free throw all game, is headed to the line. Never shot a free throw all game. So now he's headed to the line. Now, after a great stop, they don't call a timeout. Look at this lineup. No, everybody in there is 2 foot tall. Why do you have this lineup in there? And you didn't call a timeout and put your bigs in and put Halliburton. He's waiting at the desk to check back in. You got a timeout in your pocket. And for what? It's 6 seconds to go. Nobody's there that can get a rebound. So they swing it to Luka. Siakam makes a huge mistake, over pursues, defensive liability, blows his assignment. 2 guys run up, nobody there but LeBron. So the ball rims, it comes out. LeBron tips it right before it expires, and it goes in, and they lose. They deserve to effing lose. They deserve it. And Rick Carlisle, you're the reason. It's not your fault, 0-0. You should have been aware of the shot clock, but it shouldn't even been in your hands. The timeout should have been called by Carlisle. No, Siakam, your dumbass defense or your lack of playing it is the reason. Over pursuing. It looks scripted. Well, I'm going to tell you what, the Pacers' stupidity played right into the script. That's poor coaching. You got a timeout in your pocket. First of all, why the hell are you doubling off and leaving wide open shooters? Luka doesn't need a double team. He's not going to blow by anybody. Look at Joe Jackson Hayes. Hey, we won. Yay. Get your weak ass out of here. Yeah, that's it. That counts. Yeah, it counted. And you were sitting there waiting to check into the game. Ain't nothing to check into. Might as well sit your ass down. Game over. Yeah. Go look at your coach. See that dumbass look on your face? Ask the coach why the hell you ain't in the game. Cuss his ass out. You find your coach and cuss his ass out. And you tell your coach, Coach, why wasn't I in the game? I think I could have helped the team. Why you didn't put me in? Come on, coach. Why Miles Turner wasn't in the game, coach? He could have helped out with the game. I don't understand that one, coach. Your star player can't get in the game. Imagine the Lakers having a timeout and they got LeBron sitting on the sideline. And you got to be stuck with that loser-ass face. This is why you're going to be a 500 ball club. Because Rick Carlisle is a dumbass coach. And he been getting credit for stuff he don't even know what the hell he doing. All them players had to bail him out because he don't know what the hell he's doing. He's running X's and O's. Got people running in the spots. Dude, let them play basketball. Double, come on, send the double right here. And you got two guys running over there and then leaving the guy open for three on 2 consecutive plays in the damn fourth quarter. It was like he was coaching for the damn Lakers. Yeah, he's the unfunny version of Jim Carrey. I'm glad I went there, man. I'd have jumped over that damn banister and probably choked the hell out of Carolina. The hell you babysitting a goddamn timeout for? With 40 seconds to go and you ain't got your guys out there. Call the timeout, get Halliburton in the game, and let's go. I see them beating the Nuggets if they play the Nuggets. Because the Nuggets play a slow game. That's perfect for them. Now they got some shooters and they got Luka on the team. They could definitely beat Denver. Yeah, I would like to see that go down. But when you making mistakes like that on the floor, you know, it's very telling. Oh, we all want to see what's up. Who wouldn't? Mm-hmm. Let's hear from Dopey.
Poor offense was leading to bad defensive situations. A lot of them were transition. And, you know, second half, we amped up our ball movement. We amped up our compete level defensively. And, you know, the last 2 quarters were very good. And so, you know, we just came up short.
Did you consider a timeout after you got that stop?
Considered it. And, you know, looking at it now, it certainly would have been the thing to do given the result.
No, you should have called a goddamn timeout.
And
looking back now at the results, no. Drunk ass Jim Carrey, fake ass Jim Carrey. He's sitting over here. Oh, yeah. I mean, now looking back, I probably should have called the timeout. Your star players ain't on the goddamn floor. You called the timeout to get them in the game, coach. I'm not going to let my backups with a bunch of 3-4 guards out there hoping they get a call down the stretch of the game. What do you think? You run off all that time and the Lakers get the ball, they're going to hold it for the last shot. He's playing that old school, well, if they score and we got time on the clock, we could just, no, they're down 1. They playing for the win, and that's it. Let's go home. They're not trying to give you another shot. You at the crib playing like you on the road. This is disgusting. He didn't piss me off already.
So, we just came up short.
Did you consider a timeout after you got that stop?
Considered it, and looking at it now, it certainly would have been the thing to do given the result. But there was a 9 or 10 second difference, and had we scored, they probably were going to run it back at us, and so that group had a good run in the fourth. So I just decided to stay with it. But that was my decision, and the thing that really also was a big factor was we had a foul to give, and we're all we talked about it in the huddle, and everybody on the sideline was yelling it, and we just didn't do it, and so they got turned loose for a shot, and then we didn't get a body on LeBron. So
rebounding early was a difference too, and of course on the last shot it was a factor. What did you think of?
Now that part I didn't even know. That makes it even worse.
Today,
you had a foul to give.
Super huge at the center position, but they rebound the ball well.
Look at this dopey fuck. You had a foul to give. You had a foul to give. That makes it even 10 times fucking worse. I'm glad I didn't know this during the game. I'll probably be in the ambulance right now. You had a foul to give? This is probably the biggest coach's fuck up I've ever seen. You had a foul to give. Why wouldn't you foul? This is the dopiest bastard I've ever seen in my life. First of all, you got a timeout. So now you don't even have to use the timeout to get your player in the game. You got a foul to give. You could have took the foul down there low. Took the foul. You got a foul to give. Everybody knew it, right? Take the foul, get Halliburton, get everybody back in the game you need. And you could still use the goddamn timeout. I'm disgusted right now. I'm just really disgusted to find out that they had a foul to give. I didn't know that until this dopey bastard just said it now. It just makes his failure even more worse. Boy, you should be fired.
And it's always a challenge. Vanderbilt as a backup center is a guy that gets a lot of rebounds. Hayes has done a good job for him, and Hachimura is a guy that is a glass eater. So, it was disappointing, but I was just really proud of the way the guys battled.
Jarris Walker obviously is in for a lot of big moments there, hit some big shots, made some big plays, but obviously, had an opportunity to make the box out there at the end and doesn't. I mean, just what was your kind of read on his sort of total performance, obviously in a clutch situation, gets you in that one, but also has a mistake at the end.
Yeah, he was ready. And this game called for, a big body with skill. And so, he went in there, did some great stuff. I mean, the three he hit behind his screen was a huge shot. Really got the crowd going. Made a great vertical play on Finney Smith to get that stop. And then, but these are all situations that he'll learn a lot from. And I'm proud of the way he's kept himself ready. He's really figured out what this league is about. It's about, always keeping your edge, always keeping prepared. I was trying to put him in the game earlier during a timeout, but he had gone back to the bathroom. And so it took an extra couple minutes to get him in, but he did really good things. And, I talked to him yesterday about this set of two games that, tonight might be a game, might very well be a game with LeBron and Luka and some guy and Hachimura, guys with big bodies that he would need to be ready. And also that, the Washington game is a tough back-to-back, and so we'll need him on that one as well.
Talking about getting people back in. Obviously, Tyrese was at the scorer's table for a while in the middle of the fourth, I think, before the 4-minute timeout. Just did you just like the way that previous group was flowing together? Did you?
Well, we were low on timeouts the whole game, and that group was going well, and his minutes had gotten high, and so the game kept going until they called timeout, and it worked out well. We've been trying to keep him around 30 to 32 minutes, coming off of this stuff in the past 10 days. This game would not preclude him from playing more than 32 minutes, but it's at least a partial consideration as you're going. But the other group was doing well, so that part of the game worked out.
Ben gets 24 for
you in here managing minutes, bastard. This the game you could manage the game. The next game you play, you could manage his minutes in that. It's the goddamn Lakers. You beat them. You out here managing goddamn minutes. I want to keep him at 32 minutes. I would fire your ass on the spot.
What would you like about this, the way he played and some of the shots he hit to keep you in that game?
He hit some great shots. He hit some important shots. And then he got stuck with the ball late clock a couple times, which was tough. But the guy is fearless and he's ready. And defensively, he was battling, and he got some big rebounds. So proud of him too.
Rick, I know it's not the outcome that you wanted, but down by 17, your team battles all the way back. Been playing at a crazy level, high level these past 5 games. What did you learn about your team? What the fight they had almost winning this game here tonight?
Well, we've been showing this kind of fight for quite a while. Really, this goes back to early December when we were 5-10 to start the year, and there was some really rough stretches. And in early mid-December, we started to get healthier, and our guys had a hard edge. And we went out for that first West Coast trip, and I think we swept it at Christmas time. And that kind of got us going, So this is a resilient group, tough guys. There were a lot of events in this game. Miles Turner hit one enormous 3. I mean, we were down 6 again with under a minute left, I think. And so just hanging in and have the wherewithal to give ourselves a chance, was huge. And but you can live a little too dangerously too. And tonight, the second quarter got us, and we had a couple of errors at the end.
Yeah, obviously it's frustrating. We we had a great fight in the second half, but I thought that second quarter, we really stalled offensively and didn't get enough stops, and that's why the game resulted the way it did.
16 points, 18 assists. He couldn't get back in the game. Makes no sense.
We had to be better in the second quarter there. It's obviously not a one-play game at the end there, but I mean, it happens. It happens throughout the course of the year. We know, like you said, we've came out on the right side of a lot of these games lately. So it's bound to happen. But so I'm proud of our fight. I thought we fought well down the stretch. Obviously, just got to finish the game a little better.
You hoping to get in with about 30 seconds left? You ask Rick to take a timeout, sub you in at the table?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I want to be on the floor. I mean, that's no surprise. But I think at that time, like, I trust his decision making, and we got to stop. It looked like we were in semi-transition. I thought we just slowed up a little bit. But yeah, of course, I want to be on the floor. But I trust his decision making, and I'm riding with whatever decision he's making. And when I'm on the floor, I think he's riding whatever decision I'm making. So it's ebbs and flows, and I'm sure if we could have it back, we'd probably want to call a timeout there. But it's going to happen through the course of a season, and I thought we responded the right way.
You mentioned it already, but what you went sideways in?
Oh, that's the PC answer. Let me give you the right answer. Hell no, I wanted to be out there. I shouldn't have been out of the game. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. Should have called the timeout. That's what he should have said. I'll be like, if I see him right now, I'm gonna punch him in his shit. So he better just get on the bus and go home before I get up out of here.
In that second quarter?
Yeah, the ball just got stuck. They switch 1 through 5, and they just keep the ball in front and just make you ISO a lot. I thought we just slowed down. Our pace versus theirs is a drastic difference, and I thought we didn't do a good job of making them play at our pace the whole game. I thought in the second quarter, especially, they dictated the pace, walked the ball up. I thought that's where Austin and Luka got to the free throw line a lot, and that slowed the game down. So we got to do a better job as a team in the second quarter there.
And how do you feel like you just managed to flip that in the course of a quarter? Obviously, I think you guys were 14 of 19 or something like that in the third. Just how did you manage to have that much stats and flip it around?
Yeah, I think we just did a better job defending without fouling and getting out and running, and understanding that we can't dictate the calls being made out there, but we just got to play through it. And I thought we did a good job of that when we were able to get stops and getting out and running and making them guard in space. But yeah, I definitely think we can definitely be better in that second quarter.
Obviously, this is a theme of the last couple of weeks, but again, what does it continue to say about these guys that no matter what position you seem to find yourselves in, you seem to find a way to rally back and get in it?
Yeah, I mean, I think the teams are playing know what to expect when they play us. They know to be ready for a 48-minute game, and we're just keep going out here playing our way, and good things have happened for us, and they're going to continue to happen. This is one of the better teams in the league, so it's cool to see where we stack up there. Obviously you want to get that win, but we know we can be better, especially in those spurts in the second quarter. But yeah, it's just part of it.
Jairus obviously is on the floor for a lot of that fourth quarter, has a lot of big plays, but obviously, he's one of the guys that misses a box out at the end there. I mean, just what do you think just he can gain from just that entire experience, basically the plays he was able to make and the plays that he wasn't?
Yeah, I mean, I think the experience is good for him. I thought he stepped up and was ready when his name was called, and I thought he was good for us. I mean, obviously, it's a tough box out there where we doubled and we were in rotation, and that's a really hard to then get back to the box out. So I mean, it happens. I don't want to beat himself up over it. He had some big minutes there in the fourth. So I'm happy. I'm glad. I'm proud of his resilience. I mean, his minutes have gone up and down. Doesn't know, say when he's going to play and when he's not. And I think he just was ready for his name today. And I'm proud of the way he played.
If I could ask, what you say to LeBron when that thing was over?
Yeah, it's my first time. It's the first time I've ever been walked off in the NBA. So it's only fitting that it was him. We were talking all game, and of course it's him there. But I think it's just there's obviously a great player, and when him and Luka and Austin are really tough to guard there down the stretch. I thought we did a good job, but just part of the fun and the back and forth of the NBA. So enjoy competing against those guys, and it's a lot of fun.
I mean, honestly, they hit a lot of tough shots. Luka's step backs.
Yeah, he wasn't on the floor either.
He knows what he does, but if you have a hand up and he's hitting that over your hand, it's gonna be tough. They got fouled a lot, went on the stretch. I mean, I think that you can make all the excuses in the world, but they made more shots as the second quarter. That's all it was.
Late, you guys couldn't get it done, and after so many times actually getting over the hump in these tight ones, how much does this one hurt?
I think it needed to happen personally. You get on these.
Oh, here we go with this. That's Kwame Brown again.
At times you need to be humbled. You got to do all the little things right to win a game in this league. And a couple things we didn't get right there. So, I'm glad it kind of brought us back down to earth a little bit. We have a tough road ahead just to, try to get home court advantage in the playoffs. So, you obviously want to win games. Don't misquote me there. But at the same time, this is also a humbling, thing that happened.
I guess to elaborate on that, what are the little things that are, I guess, going to bother you in a good way, I guess, that you guys are going to look at, be able to say, to point to and say, see, these are the things you got to get right or you can get beat?
There's a bunch of things that could have happened. I think that we had a tough, Ben was forced into a tough shot, with 3 seconds left. And we had a foul to give, at the end over there, could have stopped it. And, and then forced Luka into a tough shot. And then Guy gets a, easy, tip in for the win. So there's a couple of little things that we could have did a lot better, in my opinion.
What did you guys manage to flip around from second to third? You obviously had a pretty brutal second quarter, but you guys were pretty much lights out in the third. Obviously, you hit a lot of shots in that period. Just what did you guys manage to kind of get to turn there?
I think the biggest thing for us was just flipping our mentality. I think that we were kind of waiting to get punched at the beginning of the game, and we started punching back in that second half. So, I think that we gotta start games a little bit better. Again, I think we've been doing a good job lately, especially after All-Star break of, getting ourselves in these games. But, we just got put in a tough position tonight.
So obviously, Jarris Walker's on the floor for a lot of big moments there and does a lot of things to get you in that. Certainly a big stop there, hit a big shot. But you look at the film, he had an opportunity for the box out there. Just how do you kind of look at that kind of performance for him and what he can learn from, being in those situations?
Oh, yeah, no, we're not going to put this on Jarris. I think that he came in after sitting the entire game, was given a crazy responsibility to go out there and guard some of the best players in the world. So I think he went out there, I think he did his role. I think he tried to do the right thing. If you look at the film, LeBron had the ball and he was going to go foul. So, Luka missed the shot. And yeah, the little minute detail when you see someone going up for a game winner, I think when you're a young player, at times you look up, but you got to stay engaged, So I think it's just a thing that he'll obviously learn from. He'll remember this. I think that if anything, though, I'm not putting that on Walk. I think he came in and did what he had to do today.
Well, that's that, ladies and gentlemen. And thank y'all for listening. And I'm out. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Don't forget to go on the Patreon. We had to go in on party after party. He got a little stupid, so I had to put him in his place. All right, I'm out. Deuces. Hi, I'm Karceno. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Karceno and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go ahead.